morning everybody, welcome to a very special vlog. I'm going to start off by saying yes, I look a little bit different than when you last saw me. Had a breakdown, dyed my hair, it's absolutely fine, we're not going to talk about it. We are in Tokyo this morning. I have made so many videos about this trip. I've talked about this trip non-stop to everybody that I know and it is finally here. So this is our view. Get the curtain out of the way. We're on the 26th floor. It's fucking insane. Our room is teeny tiny, but I would love to give you the tour. Okay, this is the door. This is the bathroom. Hold on 1 second. Yes, I have already had a bath. Yes, it was delightful. And this is the rest of the room. It's already a mess, but our hotel rooms always end up a mess. Here, Mark. He living. He living his best life.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hotel rooms always end up a mess on like a regular scale, and this hotel room is so teeny tiny, so you know that it's just going to be an absolute tip. Again, I don't want to hear about it. We're already having the best time. It is, I can't tell, what's the time?
6:45.
6:45. We've been up for a little over an hour because time differences and early risers, and we're about to finish getting ready and we're going to go for a walk because we have a booking this morning that we were like, oh, train station, don't be late, but we've literally realized it's like 2k's from our hotel, so we're just going to walk. Yeah, I'm really excited. There's a lot going on, but this is officially the Japan vlogs. I've waited so long for this, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll show you as much as possible. Team, we're in a little park. We're on our way to our very first activity. We're going to the Sumida Aquarium and then the Sky Tree, but we stopped at our first 7-Eleven and picked up egg sandwiches. Now if you know, you know. We're about to try them for the first time. Mark is already rating them at least a 5 out of 10 because they cut the crusts off them, and if you know Mark at all,
Fuck the crust.
he fucking hates crusts on his sandwiches. So first bite, besties. Oh damn, he got in. Oh no. What do you reckon?
Whoa. Yeah, that's a win.
That's a win? Out of 10?
10. Actually,
10.
9.5 could use a little bit curry powder.
Okay, fair. I guess it's my turn. Hold on, team. Okay, team. Mark has already decided he can't eat the second half of his because it's so rich, but look at the goodness. Here we go.
That's good. Alright,
Oh my God.
Smack in there. Like some really salted chips or something. A little bit crunch. Maybe some noodles.
I'm not like Mark. I'm going to absolutely demolish this entire sandwich. This is 10 out of 10. but there's Mount Fuji all the way over there. But this view is just absolutely wild. The city just does not stop in any direction. I was going to say either, but any direction. It's just all city. It's so crazy. And Mount Fuji in the background is just topping it off. Also, again, we've just realised that this tall cluster, wait, we are there. This tall cluster of buildings, one of those is our hotel because we were trying to figure out what the heck that was from our window this morning. It's a bean. Having a good time?
Yeah, this is crazy. It's so crazy.
This is purely for Mark. I get horrific vertigo, so I'm gonna have a really good time when we get back on the ground, but he's living his best life. Right, so that was the views from the 350 meter deck. We're now about to get on the elevator to go up to the 450 meter deck. Someone's very excited. Someone's
Very, very, very excited.
getting there.
カップ優勝させるために雇われた世界一のストライカーを目指す才能の原石どもが集う場所世界一のエゴイストがなければ世界一の
Like seriously, we saw some of the bridges last night, like the highway bridges, and they were like 50, 60 meters off the ground.
I know.
Like over top of buildings. In a heartbeat.
Coming from a glacier.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. Minimum wage. Minimum wage, I'll be up here just for the experience. It's awesome. Right, hello, we are back. I am very red, very hot. We walked from Skytree Town all the way back to our hotel, and it wasn't actually very far, but like it was far enough, especially when it's hot and humid as fuck, because we thought it's not going to be that hot. We're from Australia. Incorrect. But we walked, it was great. We did a little bit of a stop at a 7-Eleven to grab a few snacks and things for dinner, because we just really didn't feel like going out and finding something tonight, so we got some like ramen bowls, which I think will be really interesting. I have my first little, I believe you say it as onigiri, as a bit of a snack, so I thought I would open it up, theoretically. Oh, that didn't look right. Hold on. There we go, we got there. A few pieces of seaweed around. And then you like wrap the seaweed around the rice. This one's just chicken because your girl was not brave enough for raw fish right at this second. And it just looks like that, and then you take a big bite and hopefully it's really, really good. I'm really nervous all of a sudden, probably because I just walked across the city with this in my backpack, and if it gives me food poisoning I'm gonna be real mad about it. Alright. It's not bad. I mean, it's mostly just rice. I don't think there's actually enough chicken in here to give me food poisoning. But that's fine. We went to a Starbucks for lunch because, you know, when in Rome, go to Starbucks apparently. We don't have Starbucks in Rockhampton, so I feel like that's a little treat for us. We did some shopping. We went to our first Pokemon Center. That was really interesting. Absolutely terrifying experience because it was so crowded, but got myself a little plushie. I'm only allowing myself to buy one from each Pokemon Center that we visit, otherwise I'll end up with 45, and we are trying to have some form of self-control. But yeah, for now we're kind of just resting, relaxing, regathering ourselves because I've done 13,000 steps already today and it's only like 2 o'clock, so we're just going to chill for a little bit and then we might go out a little bit later this afternoon, Maybe not. Who knows? We'll see. For now, snack time. I realise that the camera has been focused on the background for essentially that entire thing, but I look like shit, so it's fine. Itadakimasu. We are about to retire for the evening. I am on my second egg sandwich of the day. We did try some ramen for dinner. We had like a curry flavoured one. That was amazing, like 10 out of 10. But then we had a soba noodle one that was kind of like, meh, didn't love it. So we figured out that our hotel has a convenience store in it. And we went down there and spent, I was going to say a bunch of money, but realistically everything's so cheap here. I think I spent $14. Yeah, settled on an egg sandwich. Mark is about to try this drink that we saw in an Instagram reel. I don't know what it's called, but I'll show you. Apparently, it's, like, children if you're watching, it's alcoholic and apparently it's meant to fuck you up. So, we just want to see what it tastes like. Here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. What's it called?
Strong Zero. It's
-196.
9% alcohol, and according to the Instagram reels, you cannot tell that it has alcohol in it, so...
Itadakimasu.
Yeah, they'd fuck you up. Whoa!
My dude. I just want to sip. I don't actually really drink, but... It kind of smells like Lemon Crush. Solo. That's feral. Yuck, bro. It doesn't taste like alcohol, it just tastes yuck.
It tastes like a really good time for the first 2 cans, and then a really fucking bad time after that. Really fucking bad time.
We have things to do tomorrow, that's your only can. Good morning everybody, it is day 2 in Tokyo. We are about to get going for the day. Don't even know what time it is, but it's early. Oh, it's 20 past 7. There you go, we've been up since like 5. We're always up at 5. Need to brush out the front of my face. Okay, Mark's been up since 4, sorry. I've already done a run down to the convenience store and back because remember how I said yesterday that I hoped that I didn't get food poisoning? Guess how that worked out for me. You can't fucking laugh, you're just as bad.
I know.
Today we are doing something that I have waited my literal entire life for, and I have not cried at all this trip. But today is most likely gonna be the day. We are going to the Warner Brothers Harry Potter world. If you know me, that is literally like my entire life. I'm obviously not as openly obsessed with it as I was as a child, but 13-year-old me is gonna be a fucking wreck. So we're gonna get going soon. We're gonna take the train for the first time. Terrifying. And I think today's actually going to be a pretty big day because after we finish the tour there's a bunch of other places that I want to go, so we'll fit in what we can fit in, let's just say. But again, 'tis a beautiful day. Look at that park, and then if you look out here, can you see it? Probably not, but the frickin' sky tree's right there. We had pancakes for breakfast. Oh, Mark's trying his now. Pancake that has like margarine. There's margarine and maple syrup in the middle of it, which apparently smacks. 10 out of 10 for Mark. Right team, we're stopping for a quick break. I am about to try a real butterbeer for the first time. I was gonna say it smells like popcorn, but that's because Mark literally just opened a thing of popcorn next to me, but it's very sweet even just by that small taste. Why is it fizzy? Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And you get to keep the cup, so all is well. Not sure if you can hear me because it's really windy, but I am out in Tokyo on my own. It's the evening. Mark is not feeling very well, so after the Warner Brothers tour we went back to the hotel and we've kind of been relaxing for the afternoon. He is in bed asleep right now and I am on a mission to find us some dinner. So I'm out on the streets by myself. It's actually a little bit darker than it looks on camera and I'm going just here. Ta-da! And it's like a wood fire pizza place. I'm really excited to try some. One, because I'm hungry, and two, because pizza sounds really good, but I didn't want to go to like a chain like Domino's or something like that, you know? Not feeling it. Hopefully it's good. Okay, I'm back. Ignore the mess. I don't want to talk about it. We talked about it on day one. It's a little room, okay? I have the goods. Mark is in the shower. Oh my goodness. They have these like handy little, they're like wet towelettes. They've given me like 4. Holy shit, yeah. Stoked about it, if you can't tell. I have the goods. I'm not going to try it without Mark, but we can at least look at it, right? That's fine. It's actually really lovely walking in Tokyo at night by yourself. Like, it's just so relaxing and freeing and all the lights are so pretty. Admittedly, it's not like I went super far. It was literally less than 100 meters from our hotel. But it was like a good little first outing for me. Oh, it's so cute. This is like a little prosciutto and arugula oven-fired pizza, I believe. Look at it. Well, hold on. Wait. There you go. Look at how good that looks. I can't wait to smash that, actually. It's so, like, thick and puffy. Let me tell you, they do things right here, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy the shit out of that. This is all snackage. All snackage. Mainly because we put it in our bags to take with us while we're, like, out and about sort of thing, so that we don't have to get, like, starving to finally be like, oh my god, I should probably like go and do something, you know, or like go and find some food. So we kind of just carry a bunch of snacks around with us and eat when we need to eat. These are our robes from Warner Brothers. I don't know if I actually have any clips of me there, but I know that Mark took a whole bunch of photos. He did so well, and I know we took some videos and stuff, so maybe I will insert them here and you can see a little bit of like behind the scenes Mark footage. Other than that, tomorrow is our last full day in Tokyo until like the very end of the trip, so we're planning on taking it very slow. We have something really special planned, but other than that one thing,
literally nothing. I'm planning to rest, to maybe take a walk in a park, something like that. We're on the slow vibe here. Like I said, Mark wasn't feeling very well tonight. I haven't been feeling very well. Last night had frickin' some sort of, I was going to say venereal disease, absolutely not, but some form of food poisoning that is still rocking me right now. Is that going to ruin our trip? No, it just means that we take things a little bit slower, and that's absolutely okay. We're going to go and enjoy this pizza, have our nice slow night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. We have Mark with us again, and we are in the gardens that are just outside our hotel. We finally got here, and they're so simple and pretty and beautiful, so we're going to start our day by taking a quick walk around.
Oh, look at the cool birds.
Where? Ooh. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be so real with you for a second. It is our last morning in Tokyo. We are about to pack everything up, go and get on the Shinkansen and transfer over to Kyoto for the next leg of our trip. Now, you would have noticed, given the clips that you've just seen, there was not a lot of footage yesterday, and that is because it was a really rough day. I mentioned that Mark's not feeling very well, and unfortunately that hasn't gone away. There's also something about, I don't know if it's like the water here or something, that's given us both incredibly sore stomachs, so it is kind of hard to enjoy or get like the most out of every day when you're consistently wondering where the closest toilet is. I know that's probably a little bit TMI, but I do like to be as transparent and honest on this channel as I can, so I feel like what I'm about to discuss I really needed to. Mark is in the shower right now. I'm about to jump in directly after him, which is why I look like this. I am freshly out of the bed this morning, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the realities of traveling in Japan. Now for Mark and I, this is our first overseas trip completely alone. We have been places, but it's usually with other people. We've been on a trip with my family and with his family, and they were both absolutely amazing, so this was a very big leap for us, and we knew it was going to be hard, and we knew it was going to be probably a little bit crazy at times, and so far that has been right. Our first 2 days were absolutely wonderful, and I think it kind of set this really, really high standard for us. Like, this is so easy, this trip's going to be a breeze, everything's going to be wonderful. And then yesterday was like a really hard reality check in a sense. We went to Team Labs, which I'm not sure if I actually told you that's where we went, but that's what that footage was from, was Team Labs Planets. Now, I have spent the last year watching people absolutely rave about this attraction. They say that it's one of the best things they've done, that it's amazing, that they spent hours there, and honestly, I did not rate it. Mark didn't either, and I think it was a mixture of, it was so hot and we waited in line for such a long time, and a lot of the waiting, like in line, when you're actually in line it is covered, but when you have to wait for your time slot, and if you're at the end of the line, that's not covered, so you're standing in direct sun. It's very, very hot. They do have water vending machines, but once you're in line, it's not like you can leave to go and buy more water, otherwise you lose your spot in the line. And then when you get inside, it was just really, really crowded yesterday, and I know, hey, it's Tokyo, it's a busy place, there's going to be crowds and lines. That's not an issue. We expected that. I think it's just a culmination of everything. It's not a very big place, and I do feel like you probably only really need about an hour. So we travelled across the city, got a little bit lost and had to walk a good portion of the way, which it happens, and honestly we got to walk across a couple of the bridges over the rivers, and it was so, so pretty, so I'm very glad we got to do that. But then you get inside, and we went to like the water section first, and it's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's so pretty, but it's also incredibly overstimulating, and you've consistently got, you know, the staff there saying, move along, keep walking, don't stop, like, and so it is a little bit hard to stop and enjoy some of the attractions. You're consistently bumping into people, and I know this just sounds like a really big whinge, but basically what I'm trying to say is it was very long, very hot, very overwhelming, and for two people who aren't feeling 100% the greatest in themselves, it was just a very big day and a very big reality check. So we came back to the hotel directly afterwards, and we essentially hibernated in here. We ate some really nice little snacks. We went and got dinner at the buffet restaurant that was at the hotel, and that was lovely. Had a really good time there. And honestly, we didn't really do much. Our hotel has a bath, so I had a bath and it was the best thing. And basically Mark and I are both just really determined to make today a much better day, but also a very slow one. So we've decided that we're going to take an Uber or a taxi, one of the two, over to Tokyo Station so that we don't have to brave too many trains with all of our luggage. We're going to take the Shinkansen over, which is about a little bit over 2 hour train ride, and then we will get probably another taxi to our new accommodation. Our plan is to check in, to do some washing, and that is literally it. That's the plan all day. The only thing we want to do is rest, hopefully get Mark feeling a little bit better, and maybe find somewhere really cool to eat somewhere close to our hotel, if not in our hotels. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're traveling for the first time by yourself, especially to a super busy country like Japan, somewhere that can be very overwhelming, just know that a bad day doesn't ruin the whole trip. And that's what we're working on right now. I had a couple of really good chats with my friends. So Siobhan, my friend who was here just like a year or two ago, she gave me some really good advice on what she felt and what she did while she was here. And my friend B, who I believe has done like 30 countries because she's a very, very well-travelled girl, gave me a lot of advice on how to deal with what we were feeling at the time, and it was so, so important. So I guess I just wanted to come on here and say good morning, welcome to a new day. I'm sorry there wasn't a lot of footage yesterday, but not every day is perfect when you're travelling, and I don't want this vlog to portray that it is, because I don't want you to give the false sense of, oh, I'm going to go to Japan and it's going to be perfect, and the one day that it's not, you know, because that's what happened to us. So here's a bit of realism, here's a bit of reality. We're going to go forward and we're going to have a really, really good day today. Made it to Kyoto. Our hotel does not allow check-in until 4 o'clock and we got here at about 2. So luckily they've let us leave our bags with them, and we've gone over a couple of blocks to a Family Mart and got some stuff to have some lunch, which was ideal. It is very, very hot here. I'm trying desperately to find one of those little fans that I didn't think I would need, that I do really need. I would like to say that in this like hour that we've been here, Kyoto has been kinder to us than yesterday, but some old lady spat at Mark.
Yeah, that was an experience.
And I tried to use a public toilet and there was a man in there who had not locked the door, so that was a really, really unpleasant experience. First hour in Kyoto, not going superbly. It can only get better though, right? That's what we're going with anyway. Good morning, everybody. It is our first official day in Kyoto today. Obviously the last 2 days have kind of been a bit nyeh for us, but both of us feeling significantly better this morning, so we're going out to brave the town. We have, however, decided that whole itinerary I did, we're basically gonna throw it out. It's not working out how we wanted it to, because let's be real, it was made 6 months ago by a person who had absolutely no idea how any of this was going to work, so it's just not working for us. So today the plan is to go to the mall. I believe it's called the Aeon Mall. Don't quote me on how to pronounce that one, but we're going there because we're going to do some shopping, have some fun. There'll be some good food, there'll be air conditioning, it's somewhere where we can rest where we need to, and somewhere where we can kind of just get a little bit of like the lay of the land in a sense, while not being too crazy. It's also like a million frickin' degrees here, so it's kind of going to be nice to have a day where we are out and about out of the hotel but not out in the heat. We were supposed to go and do some shrines and stuff today, but I think we're going to do them tomorrow instead. And then we did have a couple other things on the itinerary that we're honestly just going to can, and we can always do them another trip. I think that's the great thing about Japan, is that it's so close to where we are, and it is actually affordable enough to the point where it's not like this is a once in a lifetime trip. We can come back. We already do plan to come back, so why stress about the things that we're not managing to fit in this time when we can just come back in a couple years and do it when we're more experienced travelers, you know? So yeah, last 2 days have been quite the learning curve for both of us for many, many reasons. I'm excited to see where today brings us, even if that is literally, you know, to the mall and then back here again. We've had a good breakfast today. We got Ubered dinner last night and it was absolutely fantastic. It was some really good just like chicken and dumplings and stuff like that, but it was nice to be able to have it in like the privacy of our room. I'll show you our new room. This is the bathroom, and look at how big it is compared to the last one. Full-size bath, so way nicer in that like respect, but it's also a little bit weird because they don't do like any amenities in your room. They're all in like little baskets down in the reception area, and you kind of just have to like go and collect whatever you want. No huge plans for today, but we're going to get back into the swing of things a little bit. Explore the metropolitan area and kind of just get back on our feet, and then we can get into like the real touristy, sightseeing-y stuff tomorrow. It's not on the cards today, I'm not interested. Let's go, let's get this day going. I can't find my off button. Everybody, we are back in our hotel room. We had a pretty good time at the mall, came home, took a shower, relaxed, did all of those really good things, and now we are slowly getting ready to go out for the evening. I don't know why I keep trying to do my bangs, because every time I do my bangs, one, that happens, and two, I end up sweating so much that they just fall out. But given it's the evening, maybe we'll sweat less. We'll give it a try. These will fall, don't worry. I'm not walking around looking like an idiot, apart from the fact that I did way too much bang on one side. It's fine, we're not going to talk about it. What I am doing right now though is I've just packed my like day bag full of our washing, because no, still haven't done that. We've decided we're going to do it really late tonight. It's going to be like our last, I don't know, like event for the day, I suppose. We're going out to meet with a friend at dinner, which is really, really exciting. I did not know that she actually moved here. I knew she was in Japan. I didn't know she had moved to Kyoto. So we're going to go meet up with her and have some dinner, our first sushi train as well, so very excited. And then after that we're going to go and do our washing, come back here. That's Mark dying in the bathroom, if you can hear that. And that will be our evening for tonight. We're kind of tossing up what we want to do tomorrow. But as of right now, kind of just floating, and it's been a way better day because of that, I think. I am currently adding onto my bracelet my new Pandora charm, which is what I got in the mall today. Or I say I chose them, Mark brought them because he's wonderful like that. And I couldn't pick exactly what one I wanted, so I got two. I'll show you. I'm not showing you guys too much of what we're buying because I am actually going to do like a haul video. Can't remember if I've mentioned that, but here's a little sneak peek. My little charm that I chose for my bracelet, if you guys can see it, is the Lucky Cat charm. And it's got like its little arm moves and everything. It's so cute. And then really liked this one as well, which is one of the Japan exclusive charms. And I don't do like dangly charms on my bracelets or anything like that, so I'm actually going to pop this one on the necklace that I'm wearing. But I have all my charms in a weird order that I thought I liked, and it's turning out that it's just like a pain in the ass because every time I put a new charm on I have to take them all off. Why did I do it like that?
don't know. These are all so tarnished compared to my new ones. I should go and get them cleaned. News for everyone, if you didn't know, don't wear your Pandora in chlorinated water, because I didn't know that and now all of mine are ruined. If you guys didn't know, the bracelet that I wear is a Pandora, but it is just charms from countries that I have been to. So if you can see, don't know if you can, let's see if it'll focus. We've got the Kiwi for New Zealand. This is the Mickey that I met when I went to America at Disney. Got a little koala for Australia, a pearl that I got in Rarotonga, and then my lucky cat for Japan. So every time I go to a country, I add a new charm to it. Obviously the first 3 I just kind of brought after I got the idea, but the pearl and the lucky cat were actually brought in the countries. So that's the goal from now on, to find something along those lines for each one. Why are these so impossible to do up? There we go. All done. I'm gonna put my other one on now. Be happy.